All over the planet Vegeta, an incredible power would be made even the planets that would nearly rumble. That's right, a Saiyan baby had been born with an exorbitant power. So much was his power that this time all the trackers had exploded when trying to measure his power. But something strange was that this Saiyan seemed to have been born with the shape of an Ozaru. However, in the same way, he retained several human traits, which surprised the doctors who observed such a phenomenon. Even his father Bardock, who was a low-class Saiyan, he was very surprised of all the power that was being released by his son.
How is this possible? Yes, Gine and I are low-class warriors, but I have no doubt that he's my son, since his face is identical to mine.
All these rumors would even reach King Vegeta, who was furious knowing that a new Saiyan had been able to overcome the power of his little son. Given the order to eradicate that little warrior, several soldiers in charge of King Vegeta would come to end the life of the baby, which, despite possessing an incredible power, would not be able to defend himself, having only a few days of birth. But on the way, they found their father Bardock.
I know this stupid King Vegeta would try to end the life of my dear son, since he can't stand that baby, has even outgrown his power.
The soldiers, sent without any words, had launched against Bardock confident, because Bardock, despite being a warrior, was considered low class. Energy spheres would be thrown, causing great chaos around the place, but Bardock, with all his experience, was able to end the life of each of the soldiers who tried to end the life of his beloved son. However, he had not come out immune to being several soldiers.
That was a complex thing, but I plan to give even my life as long as Kakarot's fate is different. I trust that he'll finish with that damn Frieza.
However, a much more powerful warrior than the rest would stand in front of Bardock, which had even surprised him because he was one of the trusted soldiers of the powerful Frieza.
What the hell? Why the hell are you attacking me? Well, we've fulfilled each other out of the orders of the great Frieza. You must know, we can't risk that the legendary Super Saiyan is born, and we know that a child has been born with a great power that even surpasses the elite warriors. But don't feel bad, because in the same way the great Frieza would finish with you.
But the warrior was able to throw a powerful energy attack from his mouth, with which he was almost able to end Bardock's life.
Apparently it didn't even help me to warm up. I better come back with the great Frieza, because soon they will start with the fireworks of the planet Vegeta.
The warrior would quickly leave. However, Bardock, among the bodies of the other warriors, was able to stand up, but his whole body was in terrible condition. Even his power had fallen to the lowest, expelling large amounts of blood, because that attack was almost able to end his life.
My body hurts too much. I feel like I'm about to die, but I'm not gonna let Kakarot's fate be cut off. He still can't defend himself.
Bardock with his ship would arrive quickly to the recovery capsules, in which after spending only 5 hours, he was able to recover completely. Dressing quickly, going to where his wife Gine was. Bardock, I'm glad you're here. Kakarot's power had been so much, he'd been considered the most powerful warrior on the whole planet Vegeta, but his appearance is rare.
No, Gine, there's no time for any of this. You have to quickly switch to Kakarot, which tonight we'll send to planet Earth.
What did you say? I can't believe you mean it. I know you're saying warrior, but little Kakarot's just a baby. He won't be able to defend himself.
Believe me, Gine, on that planet Earth he'll have more chances to flee. You and I will be the decoy, because if that damn Frieza realizes we're not on the planet, he'll finish with us.
Bardock, please calm down. What are you talking about?
Gine, I wasn't able to come back yesterday, since the cursed King Vegeta sent soldiers to finish with Kakarot, but I was able to defeat them. But Kakarot's powers even reached Frieza's ears, and I wasn't able to do anything against his warrior.
Gine was surprised by everything Bardock said, but she would be taken out of her thoughts.
So Gine, I only ask that you trust me. We have to send Kakarot to planet Earth, since there's no warriors there that we can, although the power is incredible.
I hope that you're wrong, Bardock, but if you're sure, let's do it. When the night came, Bardock and Gine had encapsulated Kakarot in a ship bound for the planet Earth, in which his parents observed their little son for the last time.
You have to survive, Kakarot. I trust you. I know that you'll become the most powerful Saiyan of all time.
We promise to come to you, dear son, so survive. You arrive in your body the most powerful blood of this entire solar system. You are a powerful elite Saiyan. The ship had left the planet Vegeta, heading to an incredible speed towards the planet Earth. which at the moment of colliding with the planet would arrive towards a rocky area of the planet, in which instantly an old man was passing by the place, noticing a great light.
What is this great light? Is there supposed to be absolutely nothing around these places?
The grandfather named Gohan would approach towards the great light, being surprised to realize that it was a simple baby, but when he got much closer, he was surprised since he would realize that he was not an ordinary baby, since he had fur all over his body. Grandfather Gohan would take a few steps to leave, but he would return since he was unable to leave an abandoned baby. So Grandfather Gohan would take him to Case to raise him completely. However, Kakarot's behavior was very explosive, because the instinct of the Saiyans ran through his whole body, which was to destroy everything in his path. One day, in which both were of a great precipice, Kakarot would fall by the abyss, having a big blow on the head, which would make his behavior change completely. He wanted to continue training and become more powerful, but his thirst for destruction had completely ceased.
Now I remember, I haven't named you. I hope you'll excuse this poor old man, but I'll call you Goku.
The days passed until on a full moon Goku would be observed to completely. Something very unusual happened. That's right, because even though Goku was in his Super Saiyan Phase 4, Goku was able to access an Ozaru, but this time it was of a golden color. While his power was incredible, he would begin to destroy everything around him. Grandpa Gohan, not knowing that it was Goku, would try to stop him with his best techniques, but Goku, possessing control in said transformation, would not be able to do absolutely anything, ending with the life of his grandfather. Thus, the night and the days had passed in which Goku, on this occasion, would become much more powerful, and would be able to defeat each of his enemies with great ease, since his power was incredible for his part. In the ship of the Emperor of Evil, Frieza, he was very thoughtful.
I feel that something is not right, but I have nothing to worry about. I have been able to end the life of that pathetic baby who was born with a great power.
My lord, is there anything bothering you? If that's the case, let me tell you that you count on me for absolutely everything, my lord. You have nothing to worry about.
I thank you, soldier, but I'm just thinking, so don't worry.
Returning to planet Earth, a few years had already passed in which Goku would be able to become good friends. He even had a son, called him the same way Gohan had his father. However, all over the planet Earth, in the same way a Saiyan ship had arrived in search of Kakarot. That's right, it was his older brother, Raditz.
What the hell is he supposed to be? How is it possible that this useless one from Kakarot didn't just destroy this planet? At the moment, I'm planning to finish with it.
Raditz, with the help of the tracker, was able to locate the most powerful warrior of the entire planet Earth. And when Goku was not able to hide his power completely, he would be perceived by Raditz, who would quickly arrive at Kame House, which was the place where he was. Goku, realizing that the warrior in front of him even exceeded the power of Piccolo, would observe him intently, but would not put himself on guard since for Goku he was a Moor.
I don't know who the hell you are, but you better get out of here if you don't want to die.
Don't say stupid things. Even if you don't remember it, I'm your older brother, so I'm much more powerful than you.
You're just another insect if I compare you to my true power, so go away.
If you disobey your older brother, I'll have to teach you good manners. And for that, I'll take your son, who I'm able to notice that in his veins runs the Saiyan blood. Raditz would move at a great speed, but for Goku it was nothing, because at that precise moment, Goku was able to hold him tightly by the neck, making him fall. But before causing much more damage in Kame House, this, with great speed, would take him to an inhospitable place in which instantly he would throw him towards a few mountains, creating a great destruction all around.
Now, yes, there's no one here, so tell me, what the hell do you want?
Were Mom's words even true? You were born with the power of an elite class warrior craves. But Raditz, without letting himself be defeated so easily, had thrown himself against Goku. However, the exchange of blows only lasted 40 seconds, in which Raditz wasn't able to do absolutely anything against Goku. While for his part, Raditz had bruises all over his body, because the blows that Goku had connected to him were of overwhelming power. So Goku, with a slight blow to his stomach, was able to make him fall, creating a big explosion, leaving Raditz on the verge of death.
Oh, damn. I seem to have overdone it with that punch. I didn't want him to die.
Goku would immediately approach Raditz, stretching out one of his hands, beginning to transmit a little of his energy to him so that he's not in mortal danger.
At this moment, I want you to explain to me the reason why you've come to planet Earth. What is it that you want?
Okay,
I'm really not able to do anything against you, so I'll tell you everything.
Raditz would tell everything that had happened since the explosion of the planet Vegeta, as even his parents had sacrificed themselves so that Kakarot would be able to reach the planet Earth, while Bardock, his father, had total confidence that Kakarot would be able to defeat the Emperor of the Universe, Frieza, who was the cause of the destruction of the planet Vegeta. I understand from where you are giving me to understand. You want me to join you so that you'll be able to defeat that Frieza. Indeed, if you really have the power to surpass the elite class Saiyans, we're sure that with you, our victory of chance increases greatly. I'll help you, but I want you to know something. I plan to only fight against that bastard, because since I already arrived on this planet, no warrior's been able to give me a good battle. But against Frieza, that'll be impossible for you. The conversation of both would be interrupted by the Prince of the Saiyans.
Raditz, if you've been able to convince your brother, go to the planet Namek. Since the cursed Frieza has been able to discover the spheres of that place are capable of granting him immortality.
My Saiyan blood boils with emotion. If you don't accept my condition, I'll also go on my own to the planet Namek since I have heard everything. Okay, I accept your condition. Now let's leave this place. We have to go quickly.
Raditz was able to take one more out of the spaceships, so at the moment Goku would say goodbye to each of his friends, leaving for the planet Namek, where he would meet for the first time with the cause of the extinction of his race. For his part, the evil Emperor had already been able to reach the planet Namek, and with the help of his soldiers was able to get 2 of the 7 Dragon Balls. But hundreds of inhabitants of the planet had died.
This damn feeling continues, even though it's been years, so I have to get a hold of immortality. I'll be able to even destroy the damn Beerus.
For their part, Goku and Raditz were also heading at high speed towards the planet Namek, where both Saiyans Vegeta and Nappa were. Quickly, 7 days passed in which Goku and Raditz were able to reach the planet Namek, but the moment they arrived, they realized that Prince Vegeta was in terrible condition and on the verge of death. Since Frieza had requested the presence of his most powerful warriors, these warriors were the elite of the Emperor of Evil, Frieza.
No, damn, we won't be able to do anything against Frieza's elite. Those guys wouldn't even be able to call warriors, because they're extremely weak.
Goku, by raising his power a little, was able to almost destroy the planet Namek, while everything around him began to crack, just like all the trackers on the planet were completely destroyed because that power was gigantic. Goku had been able to make the whole planet Namek shudder, because his power seemed to have no limit. Frieza's gaze would change completely because the pressure he felt was incredible, since Frieza wasn't able to feel the power of his enemy, but of the incredible pressure that spread throughout the planet.
No! Whose incredible power is this?
The evil Emperor had panicked when he had felt all the incredible power. For his part, Goku was able to get in front of the warriors who were almost capable of ending Vegeta's life. Goku, watching him, was able to throw one of his seeds, which were able to recover all the vitality of the user. And Vegeta, being a Saiyan, was able to get an incredible increase in power, being equally surprised to realize the appearance that Saiyan had.
So this is the Saiyan that everyone's talking about. I can't believe it. It really has been an incredible power. Although I'm not able to feel it, my body is shaking.
Goku would begin to walk towards the enemies, which were the 4 warriors, and they belonged to the elite of Frieza, which without caring about anything began to mock. But among them all, his captain was able to just as well take a step forward.
You have no right to mock. I'm sure this warrior is capable of giving battle to me, so you wouldn't be able to do anything against him.
Don't underestimate yourself, since your power is absolutely nothing compared to my true power. Even that guy named Frieza doesn't possess a power that amazes me.
Damn, you dare talk to the mighty Frieza like that? He's the emperor of the whole universe. There's no warrior more powerful than he.
Goku having much more power, he was able to move at an incredible speed against Ginyu, being able to end his life with a slight blow to the chest. That's right, the most powerful warrior had fallen to Goku with a single blow, so the trio of warriors would try to flee.
Do you think they can run away? Planetary attraction!
An incredible force of gravity would begin to drag all the warriors to where Goku was, and being a few centimeters away, the warriors tried to attack, being in vain, because at that moment, Goku, with expelling his aura in the elite form of fire, was able to completely evaporate them, leaving absolutely nothing.
Raditz, were these weaklings really the elite of the guy named Frieza?
Of course, Kakarot. You've surprised me. I didn't think you'd be able to finish everyone at once. How great is your power?
But while Goku was approaching, he had quickly noticed how a beam of energy was heading towards Raditz and Vegeta. So Goku, with a fist of wind, was able to send them flying, which would cause Vegeta's fury.
I know you're much more powerful than me, but I have no plans to let you disrespect me. I'm the Prince of the Saiyans, you worm.
But even surprised to realize that Frieza was in front of them. That's right, the time Frieza hadn't even accessed his final form, with which his power was surprising for the Saiyans who were there. However, it was not surprising at all for Goku.
So you're the Saiyan who's been able to be born with a power that even surpassed the elite Saiyan warriors. I'll give you my offer. Join my army and become the absolute commander.
It's a pity I don't like to take orders from anyone, and I only came to this planet to be able to realize that you are able to make me use all my power.
In that case, I'm planning to end your existence. You won't get out of this place alive. I'll use all my power.
Frieza rushed against Goku, with their battle beginning to cause devastation all around him. That's right, hundreds of lightning bolts were released by each of his fists. However, Frieza's arms were trembling because of the power that Goku was able to use each of his blows. Unlike Goku, he was only using a small part of his true power, so he had no difficulty in keeping up with Frieza. However, Goku, to increase his power a little more, he would start to grant him thousands of blows all over his body, which, when Frieza would fall to the ground, would expel large amounts of blood.
Oh, damn. I feel like my body's collapsing. I can't lose against a simple ape. You are of an inferior race to me.
It doesn't seem like to me that I'm inferior to you, since you're the one eating dust, not me. So stand up and let's keep fighting.
I can't see what my eyes are watching. Even all of us tried to do something only to be the Frieza's elite, and we're completely defeated.
At this moment, there's no doubt whatsoever. Really, Kakarot's the legendary Super Saiyan that was talked about so much.
Father, your sacrifice has not been in vain. Goku would begin to approach Frieza, while a much more powerful pressure would fall on his entire body, causing several of his bones to break completely. On the other hand, in the ship of the evil Emperor, one of his soldiers would notice that Frieza's symptoms were beginning to decrease rapidly, so he would quickly communicate with the powerful King Cold, as well as with his brother Cooler. So both emperors in the same way began to go to the planet Namek.
I can't believe a single warrior would be able to beat the crap out of Frieza. But now, interesting. This would be a nice stretch, and likewise Cooler has been informed.
The stupid Frieza always is so confident. I bet that's why he wasn't able to do anything against his opponent. I'll have to save him.
Returned to the battlefield, Frieza would stand up very hardly.
Wow, I'm surprised that you were able to stand up while my pressure was active. I don't mind dying in this place, but I'm not going to let you make fun of me. I, the Emperor of Evil, will show you 100% of all my power.
Frieza at the moment would begin to access 100% of all his power, with which the whole planet would begin to shake. That's right, the planet was not able to withstand two great powers. Frieza's musculature would increase a little, but his power had exploded hundreds of times more. So he would observe Goku with a very serious look.
I hope you're ready to die, because at this very moment I will annihilate you.
Frieza threw himself against Goku, who, with the intention of testing the power of his enemy, would let himself be completely hit. That's right, all of Frieza's fists, attacks, and kicks were able to connect throughout Goku's body.
No, damn. Not even the legendary Super Saiyan's able to stand up to that. But Kakarot's been at fault, as it's allowed him to access his maximum power.
Vegeta, we better help Kakarot, because if we don't, after him, we'll follow.
But before both Saiyans interfered, Goku would fall to the ground, creating an incredible destruction all over the battlefield. Even lava was coming out of several volcanoes.
Haha, that's what you deserve for underestimating the Emperor Evil Frieza.
Instantly, both ships had arrived on the planet Namek, so King Cold and Cooler would come out, prostrating themselves to the side of Frieza.
Ho ho ho! I can tell that damn trash you've been able to force you to use 100% of all your power. But your body's in pieces, Frieza. Did you trust yourself?
Hahaha, Father, that's more than evident. Since his opponents are pathetic Saiyans, they don't possess the necessary power to defeat us. And if they were able to leave Frieza in those conditions, it has been by Confio.
No, damn. This would be our end. Even two warriors who have arrived look much more powerful than Frieza.
At that moment, a great aura would rise all over the battlefield, which left Frieza surprised since he had hit it with all his power. Goku would spit out some blood, watching the new warriors who had arrived.
Frieza, if that's the maximum power you've got, you left me disappointed. since I thought you'd be able to hit me much harder. You're a good-for-nothing. Damn worm, I won't let you make fun of me anymore. Oh, nothing more compared to me. Even your planet was destroyed by me.
Goku would hold Frieza's fist with only one of his hands while staring at him.
Frieza, you're nothing against me, so I'll give you all the advantage. Fight the three of you against me.
Frieza was able to say something. He would spit blood, and Goku inserts his fist into his stomach, making him spit large amounts of blood. Then both warriors would intervene on the battlefield, pouncing against Goku. Most Saiyans likewise would also want to intervene in the battle, however, they knew that they didn't have the required power to face both of the warriors. But they were surprised when they realized that Goku was able to face three warriors without any difficulty. So it is, Goku, of a great expulsion of his power, was able to send them to fly to some of the mountains, destroying everything around him. So instantly, Frieza and his father launched themselves against Goku, while on the other hand, Cooler would begin to access his maximum power. That's right, Cooler was much more powerful than his brother, so he had still had one more transformation. His power began to grow in an incredible way, while his body seemed to wear a great armor, as his musculature would increase.
You're the first warrior who forces me to use a fifth form. I hope that you're prepared to die, since you will not be able to withstand a single one of my blows.
Cooler would rush at incredible speed against Goku. Instantly, Frieza and King Cold would turn to the side, so Cooler was able to connect his incredible blow to Goku's face. But to everyone's surprise, Cooler's incredible blow wasn't even able to make Goku's head move. So Goku, with a smile, expelled a little of his power, causing incredible damage to Cooler.
It's time for me to move my muscles a little. Devastating planetary!
A great attack would rise into the air, so hundreds of rays surrounded Cooler, causing him incredible damage, which made him fall to the ground on the verge of death. Without being able to move any of his joints, the Cold King, observing this, would pass to his last transformation. While Frieza would try to attack him, Goku would stretch out one of his hands.
Don't rush! I'll give your father the time to transform, and between the two attack me, so don't waste your energies!
Frieza, furious, swung his pride, was not able to do anything, just waiting for his father to be able to access 100% of all his power. After a few minutes, a big explosion would be generated all over the place, watching King Cold at his maximum power.
It's time to end this battle, Cooler. I know you're very badly injured, but you better try to fight, because if you're not able to beat him, all of us will die today. So make your last effort.
Cooler, with his maximum effort, was able to stand up, with which the three warriors started attacking Goku. However, everything was in vain because despite having the numerical advantage, Son Goku's power was on another level. So Goku was only responsible for dodging each of his blows. So instantly, Goku would observe them with a smile.
I've granted you the time required for you to be able to harm me. Now it's my turn to attack, so get ready! I'll eradicate you!
Goku, with his great speed, was able to cross the chest of King Cold, being able to even take out his heart, so he would fall to the ground lifeless. Frieza, furious in the same way, rushed against Goku. However, Goku, holding his head tightly, was able to tear off his head, making Frieza's body fall to the ground. Goku would stare at Cooler as he began to approach.
What did I just see? He was able to wipe out the evil family in a matter of seconds. Can't believe the power of the legendary Super Saiyan.
Please, I'm begging you, spare my life. I promise you'll never see my face again. That's too late. I can't leave you alive, as you'll continue to enslave many more races, so I think it's time to end the problem at the root.
Goku would stretch out one of his hands, and with a powerful attack, he was able to pulverize Cooler completely. The instant the evil family was eradicated, several inhabitants came out of their hiding places, approaching Goku.
Sir,
we thank you for being able to protect our planet. If you have any wishes, the Dragon Balls are for your disposal.
You have nothing to be grateful for. I've done the right thing, and for the wish, I want all the victims at the hands of Frieza's army to be revived.
No, damn insect. Let me ask for the eternal life. You don't need it, you have incredible power, but I long for immortality.
Goku would observe him with a very serious look, which made Vegeta enter into terror.
I don't know where you'll go, Vegeta, or if you wish to come with my brother and me to planet Earth.
I'll go with you, but as I'll be the only way in which I'll be able to become much more powerful.
The three Saiyan warriors were headed to the planet Earth. However, a much more powerful warrior was watching Son Goku. Just like on planet Earth, an incredible, extremely powerful warrior would make Goku know the defeat. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.
Black girl,